you and your brother have probably the best commentating voice in sports.
Thank you.
And
Correction. Announcing voice.
announcing
Yes.
voice. Excuse me. And you didn't know that he was your brother until you were an adult,
I was 29 years old.
and you found out that this guy who's doing kind of the same
Yeah.
thing as you, has interests similar to you, was your brother.
We're watching TV. Mike Tyson brought boxing back as the water cooler conversation on a Monday, the way the UFC is today, and the 1 to 5 amazing boxing events that happen a year. I love boxing. I don't compare the two. It's apples and oranges. It's tennis and badminton. It's to respect both, as I respect professional wrestling. So watching, and out comes this debonair, handsome guy. I mean, nobody looked like Michael Buffer back then. The guy's great looking, dressed like James Bond, doing his thing, and I'm like, wow, what a job. And then they put his name on the screen. And back when I was in telemarketing, I saw every phone book in the country. And as a habit, you look in the white pages to see the last name Buffer. I never saw my last name in any phone book in the United States, right? Michael Buffer. What's up, right? So now, without saying to my dad or anything, I started calling Bob Aaron's offices, Don King's offices, and trying to find out where he grew up and who is this guy. And it turned out he grew up in New Jersey, like very close near where I grew up in Philadelphia, and on and on and on. And people started stopping me in the street as he got more popular as the boxers, as he is today. And they say, "Is that your brother?" The guy Michael Buffer goes, "Let's get ready to rumble." I go, "No, my brother's Brian. My brother's my older brother, 2 years older." And but it kept happening and happening. So then my dad and I are driving up north to San Francisco, and I'm telling him what's going on. And I said, "Dad, do you have any idea who this guy is?" And this is what I got. "I think that's your brother."
No way.
He goes, "Son, I never told you. I've been married to your mom, for 35 years, whatever it was at the time. And but I never told you. Your mom never told you. But when World War II, when I went over to do my part, overseas as a Marine when I was 20, I was married briefly for 9 months. And when I came back, a son was born, and a divorce ensued. And the last time I saw him was when he was 2.5.
Oh my
Right.
God.
And just one of those things, send off a check to the P.O. box, whatever. Michael was raised by foster parents. His mother passed away when he was young, like 6. He was raised by foster parents. And in his words, quote, had a beautiful Leave It to Beaver lifestyle, had a great upbringing, the whole bit. So then I had, there was a casino, the Reseda Country Club in the Valley here, where they filmed that first scene in Boogie Nights, that great long camera shot. So they used to have a lot of great boxing there, boxing events. The Goosen brothers used to put on shows there all the time. And he was there, and it's a small arena. So my brother Brian and I were telling Dad, "Why don't you call? Leave a message," right? He did. Michael called back. They got together for lunch. His son.
No way.
Then we come together 2 weeks later. We meet La Trattoria. I'll never forget it, Barrington and Wilshire, little Italian place on the second floor. And I'm waiting for Michael to walk in. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this guy.
Yeah.
And here comes in my half brother, who I'm a fan of, and I can't even tell you the feeling, what happened, but we all got along great. It was amazing.
Hey there, if you like the clip, make sure to subscribe or check out this recommended clip to my right.